Hi guys, this is Diane, your crypto queen here. Now, today's lesson is what is cryptocurrency? What is this, first of all? This is a £10 note. What is £10 worth in 2017? For example, it could be worth this jumper. So the banks have said, this piece of paper, well, it's plastic now, this £10 note is now worth this jumper. But a few years ago, this could buy you a week's food. And in the 1960s or whatever, you could buy a house for £400. So what's the difference between now and then? The government is in charge. Okay, Bitcoin, on the other hand, Bitcoin is, this isn't a real Bitcoin, by the way, it's a pretend one, because everybody knows that Bitcoin isn't a currency, is it? You cannot hold it in your hand like this £10 note. A cryptocurrency is a string of numbers somewhere in cyberspace on the internet, and it's mined by mining machines. Now, let me just check this. There's only 21 million of these Bitcoins going to be created. Okay, so it works on supply and demand. So people are jumping on the Bitcoin wagon or the Bitcoin train because it keeps going up and up and up at the moment. And when it came out in, I think it was 2009, and you bought your 10 quid's worth or whatever you bought, it's worth about 5 million now. Don't quote me on that, but you get the idea. So a lot of people are thinking Bitcoin is the place to be, and I'm going to buy some. So if you'd like to buy some, I can show you where to buy some. If you've watched my videos before, you will know what I'm going to do now. Yes, good old Coinbase. You can buy Bitcoin, the new Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Okay, so Bitcoin's worth 11,000, but this is pounds, not dollars. And Litecoin is only 194. Everybody's heard of Bitcoin, so it's a bit like a gold rush. So supply and demand. If it's the school holidays, for example, guess what? Can you go on holiday for a nice cheap price? No, we can't. They've put the prices up so they can make money. So therefore, the supply and demand economics thing where it just goes up. So we are actually, maybe you could buy some Litecoin instead, but whatever you decide to buy, if you go to Coinbase, the link is below, and you invite your friends, you get 7 quid or $10 when your friend buys $100 worth. Now, there's a good way of making money, but only pass it on if they're interested. Do not spam your links. So basically, let's just talk about banks. So how do banks work? Banks work like this. Stop sharing. Di, how do you stop sharing? Forget it. Okay. Banks work like this. You've got your salary of, say, let's just make this simple, £1,000. You get £1,000 a month, and it goes into your, oh no, let's say that you save £1,000 a month. That's a better idea. You save £1,000 a month is your money physically in the bank? Answers on a postcard, please. No, it isn't. They get your money and they invest it, don't they, in oil, in shares, in new investments, new companies, help startup people start up. And basically, your £1,000 a month, if you want it all out at once, you probably had to order it. Now, Bitcoin at the moment is very, very slow. But in theory, not the Christmas holidays, obviously, in theory, you can make a deposit from your bank and practically straight away, half a minute later, it's in your blockchain wallet. And if you wanted to buy something with your Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency, it would ping within a couple of minutes to where you want to go. So basically, cryptocurrency was invented to help people transfer money from different countries at a cheaper cost. So, for example, they have I can't remember, I used to send money to France and it cost me a tenner if it was over 70 quid when my daughter was living there. So it's worth, so you have to send more to make it more viable. You know what I mean? So to avoid that £10 fee, whiz a bit of Bitcoin over, and the fees are minuscule. Okay, and I can show you on another video where to get the lowest fees. So basically, again, in the poor countries like India, when they have, for instance, cash and it's a poor country, so this tenner's a lot probably worth £1 million to them, but they used to get robbed. But if they've got this Bitcoin on the phone with a Bitcoin app, you need the code, don't you? So they can go and buy some fruit or a newspaper from the shop on their phones, so it's safer for them in the long run. So that's basically what cryptocurrency is. It's a string of numbers. So don't get confused when there's a big long number with letters and numbers on. That's your code, that's your key in which to buy and sell and send it. So there's your economics lesson for today. A little bit about the history of what is cryptocurrency, but there are a lot of new ones coming out, of which I've mentioned Litecoin. Look out for OneCoin because that apparently is going public next October. So those of you who invested in that, it's going on the market then. So I hope you got value from this. Cryptocurrency is quite easy to do once you know it and you get your long numbers and your codes right. And you can make money by giving your friend a link to your Coinbase. Also, you can use a company called USI Tech, which, this is a disclaimer for everybody, this is not a guarantee that you will make money, but it is a bit like put your 50 quid in or your $60 in and you get 1% a day in 140 business days. So your $60 now becomes 84. Don't ask me what that is in pounds, but you get the idea. And if other people join under you, you can also get a small commission. But income is not guaranteed. So there's my disclaimer, guys. I'll put the link to that as well. So you've got the Coinbase link and the link to USI Tech. And I'll put a link to some videos, really easy videos on Bitcoin for beginners. If you've got any questions, comments or Bitcoin jokes even, because I've got a really wicked sense of humour, put them in the comments below. I've already made a friend called Andy around the corner. So I'd love you to get in touch with me and tell me about your crypto journey, and let's go on this journey together up the Bitcoin mountain. See you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons. Like and share this video. See you next time. Bye. Where's the off button? Very professional. Did you hear the joke about this guy in the bar? Oh God, this is really boring. This guy went into this bar and he was showing off because he got lots of Bitcoin. So anyway, this girl, he says, I've got 3 Bitcoin. And she says, buy us a drink then. And he says, I haven't got any cash. There's 100 jokes like that. I can't switch it off. Ah, there you go. I found it. Stop share and stop record. I'll see you next time. Bye.